Hi all, and welcome to another episode of Cruising in the Kitchen. Tonight we're going to make molten lava cakes. Very simple dessert, really good. It's the little cake that you get that you crack open and little chocolate runs out on it. It's a very easy dessert, but certainly I don't think it looks that way when you're presented with it. It's because it's a really pretty dessert. So this is all that we need to make it right here. Right now I'm melting 4 ounces of semi-sweet chocolate or dark chocolate and a stick of butter. And you can see I started this about 5-10 minutes ago and it's just finished. So basically that's resting on a pan with an inch or two of water. The water boiled and then I shut it off. I put the butter in the chocolate like this. Leave it alone, come back 10 minutes later, start stirring, and pretty much you'll get this. That's called a bain-marie, but basically it's just a double boiler. Anything with steam on it to melt chocolate, you can do it in the microwave. A lot of recipes call for microwave melting of chocolate, but you have to keep opening the door every 10-15 seconds, closing it, stirring it. I find it much easier just to take a pot like that and put an oversized pan on top of it. So, for the other ingredients that we need to make this, it is 2 whole eggs, 3 yolks, half a cup of flour, teaspoon of vanilla, and a cup of confectionery sugar, powdered sugar. And I have 4, I think these are 6 or 8 ounce molds that are sprayed with a cooking spray so that they'll come out. And the oven's at 425 and they're only going to cook for about 11-12 minutes. You really don't want them done. They're about 80-85% done. That's why you get that little chocolate in the middle. So let's put these together very simply. Chocolate's melted, the sugar goes in next. I'm going to incorporate that until it's stirred in. So there's your sugar. I'm going to whisk in the egg yolks next. The eggs and the egg yolks. Homogeneous mixture. You get 4 servings out of this, maybe 5 depending on the size of your ramekin that you have. Put in the vanilla. Now gently fold in that chocolate. Flour for the rest. This is it. This is the cake mixture. The real trick, besides separating your eggs and melting your chocolate correctly, is the amount of time that you cook these, because it's not so much that they're bad to eat if it's a little bit overdone, but certainly the effect of a molten lava cake, you want to see when you crack open the cake, you want to see the chocolate ooze out of it. Use a spatula and fill them right up. You can use the regular white porcelain ramekins. These happen to be the silicone ones. You spray them either way. So I like this dessert also because for a weeknight dessert, it's a small portion and it's quick, because you really eat this a couple of minutes when it comes out of the oven. The whole purpose of this is to eat it when it's a little bit warm, so you get the oozing chocolate. And it just makes enough of these. It's perfect, actually. So this goes in 425, anywhere between 11 and 13 minutes, but you really don't want to overdo it. I'm gonna look at them after 10, 11 minutes and make sure. And we'll put one on a plate and we'll cut it for you. It's really good with a little scoop of ice cream or whipped cream. You know, whatever you like to serve with a chocolate molten cake, strawberries, maybe a fruit sauce would be nice around it. So, it makes 4. We're going to put them in a 425 oven, 10, 11, 12 minutes. And we'll show you what it's like when it comes out, and you'll get the idea. That is one of the more trickier parts of cooking this, but as long as you don't overcook it, you'll be very happy with the result. So let's put it in the oven and we'll come back in 15. Look at this. So it's been about 7, 8 minutes. I'm going to check them. It might need a few more minutes. And I think I'm going to just another 2 minutes. You want them soft, but you don't want them too soft to do. Like I said, even if you overcook it a teeny bit, the worst case scenario is that you just have a piece of cake that's not quite as molten in the middle, but it will still be soft in the middle and be very good. But to get the actual pour out of it is get to know your oven in roughly 12, 13 minutes depending on the oven at 425. So we'll come back in a couple minutes. Okay, a few more minutes have gone by. Let's check to see how they look. Puffy and yep, that looks good to me. There's a nice solid bottom, which you want because you still want it to have some structure, even though that it's going to be not 100% cooked in the middle. So you want to let those cool for about a minute or so. We'll come back and when I can handle that, and I'll pour it on the plate and we'll take a look at it. Okay, a couple minutes have gone by. We can cool enough to handle them. Upside down on a plate. Because I sprayed it, it's going to come off easy. Still warm. And that's what you got. Now, you can feel that it's, first of all, it's very hot. So you don't want to necessarily jump in and eat a big portion of it right this second, but I want to show you the whole experience. What I would serve this with is a couple dollops of whipped cream, a couple scoops of ice cream, put a mint leaf on it, and make it look real pretty and bring it to the table like that. But for purposes of showing, this is what you want. That's the molten lava cake. So about 13 minutes in the oven, 425, and you'll get this effect. And it's really good with ice cream and really good with whipped cream as well. So I hope you enjoyed that. Hit like and subscribe as always, and I'll see you on another episode of Cruising in the Kitchen.